Foo Fighters.
That is correct. KROQ Klein Alley Show. Let's get into your news. Then we'll get you into the 420 hang with the 30 heads. All before we get you into weekend 2 of Coachella. Lots going on the show, but it all starts now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News. All hail the Onion Queen.
All hail.
Thank you.
I can't believe you didn't report on the biggest onion story of the week, Allie. A big onion news story. I think for the first time since COVID, the raw onions are back at Dodger Stadium. You can go ahead and do that whirly-whirl thing where you spin the wheel and the little onions come out on your Dodger dog.
Oh, really?
I think that was like the first thing. I think when COVID hit.
I want to get one of those for my house.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I would love that.
In your bedroom, all the rooms, just Allie's just just chopping raw onions.
More onions?
God, so gross. But I don't know why it seemed like whenever COVID hit, they're like, all right, we don't know how to solve this, but we do know one thing. We need to get rid of all of the chop your own onions.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize those were gone.
They were gone. Now they're back.
What about the relish ones? Because they have those relish ones, too.
I don't know if those are back or not yet. I have not been to a Dodger game yet this season.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, speaking of seasons ending, the NBA regular season is over, and the Clippers officially played their last game at Crypto.com Arena. Now, next season, they will be at the Intuit Dome by SoFi in the Forum. It's almost ready to go, and it ended in a lot of free stuff for the people that went. The Clippers lost, but the 19,000 people who went to the final game got free concessions. That was a gesture from the Clippers as to say, thanks for hanging in there. And I don't know if they knew, like, going in that it was going to be free or how they get their money back after the end. They're like, everything is free. But then...
You mean, like, all the burgers, hot dogs,
just
popcorn?
They covered all the concessions, and they said they're still
kidding?
tabulating,
That's
like, what the
awesome.
tab was. I know. I'm like, this has got to be millions...
Beers, too?
It just says concessions, guys. I'm not sure if that includes beers. I would hope that it includes all of it.
Sour Patch Kids also?
I don't know. It just says free concessions, and I want to know what that means, because if I knew going in that I was going to get free concessions, wouldn't you just drink your face off?
Oh,
like they had to have
yeah.
told them afterwards.
Well, how can you tell them afterwards?
How can you
You've
tell
already
them
paid.
afterwards? Right.
So obviously people knew, but if the Clippers were already out of the playoffs, which they are, they weren't that good, but you want to get people to go to the games
I
last.
bet you it was empty, maybe.
And by the way,
That's where they're all like, there's only 2 people here.
Yeah.
We're going to cover the concessions.
No, there were 19,000 people there, so there were a lot of people there.
Steve Ballmer loves to get excited about things. This was him even talking about how big the toilets were going to be at the new Intuit Dome.
Right.
Toilets! 1,160 toilets in Europe! 3 times the NBA average number of toilets in Europe! We do not want people waiting in line. We want them to get back to their damn seats at the end of the half before the game. Clocks!
He ran out of speed there. But
Sounds like in a van down by the river.
This guy was so excited just about the amount of toilets at the new stadium. So I can imagine him just getting excited and being like, give everyone M&M's.
Hardcore! Hardcore, baby!
Yeah, this guy's exciting. He's excitable.
As if that free concessions thing wasn't exciting enough, then this happens. Chick-fil-A had a promotion during the game where if the opposing team missed 2 free throws in a row in the fourth quarter, everyone would get free chicken sandwiches. Cut to the fourth quarter, and this happened.
Are getting excited here. There might potentially be some free chicken on the board if he misses the second free throw.
So you want chicken?
Here's your job.
Oh, he gave him chicken!
Say he missed on purpose to give everyone chicken.
He missed on purpose
What a
because
day.
the guy who shot the free throw used to play on the Clippers.
Right.
And so he was kind of like, hey, I'm going to do you guys a solid.
Great.
Get you some free chicken.
I'm telling you right now, I have been to quite a few things in my life. I've never experienced the joy of a stadium when they're about to receive a free whatever, be it a taco.
I thought it was like free chicken for life, the way this guy was reacting.
But, to watch a guy brick and intentionally miss a free throw so that an entire stadium can get free chicken, that's exhilarating.
That's magical.
It is a magical moment.
Toilets! 1,160 toilets in Europe!
This guy loving it. Very excited. You're going to need him.
I know. All right. Squatting has become a huge problem lately. More and more people are just holing up in other people's houses, refusing to leave. Now it seems to have elevated. Squatters are now upgrading from homes to full-on restaurant and hotels. And one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants has been taken over by squatters. It's called the York and Albany Pub, and it's a hotel that's attached to it. And it's currently being occupied by at least 6 squatters who are posted up. They're loving every minute of it. They're like, napping on the couches in the lobby, moving around the kitchen, and they're even putting up signs outside the door saying, "We're not going anywhere. We have every right to be here." And finally, Gordon has a kitchen nightmare of his own.
Oh, boy. That was terrible. Jesus. See, now I understand why you got this message on the goat line, Allie. It's jokes like that. Now
I was just doing my impression of a cheesy newscaster.
Yeah, but listen to
because
this.
when these
Hey there,
things
guys.
happen,
I just want to make a quick assessment. I think Allie's becoming slowly Jimmy Fallon because she laughs at everything, every 5 words.
That's a Jimmy Fallon joke.
So like a fake giggle.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think you guys cancel her. Sweetie bit.
Cancel
Oh, my
Allie.
God.
She's the new Jimmy Fallon.
excuse me, I don't fake laugh. That is insulting.
By the way, that was an intentional bad joke, so I give her the pass on that one.
It was.
Because she rolled her eyes at me first, and that's how I knew.
You're so funny, Klein.
Also, by the way, just want to point out, Klein's wrong here. Clippers are in the playoff, 4 seed. They're a 4 seed. They're playing the Mavericks.
Wow.
Clippers are.
Okay,
actually,
so they were doing
do
well.
have more. So there's no reason to give away all those concessions and chicken, I guess. What a shame.
That
on
was
their
all
part.
for nothing.
Let's get into a brand new hour of the show in a moment. We will unload GOAT. The first thing we do, though, is get you into our 420 hang on Saturday, and we'll do it all after this one.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 FM. KROQ.
What's up? It's Gwen Stefani, and you are listening to Klein Alley Show on the world-famous KROQ.
That's a fact right there. We will get into a brand new hour of the show in a moment with your tickets to see No Doubt at Coachella Weekend 2. We are less than a month away from Mother's Day, so we're going to bring back an awkward moment, you and your mom having a conversation over the airwaves about a topic of our choosing. If you're up for the challenge and your mom still takes your phone calls, hit us up at 800-520-1067 or text us so we can get in touch with you, connect you with your mom, and all of us can enjoy the awkward moment together. That'll be happening later this morning, and your Coachella tickets will be on the line for that. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall, because if you don't, someone else will. It's time for ADD News. Now, does anyone have any Adderall?
All right, it's official. Caitlin Clark is in the WNBA. She was the first draft pick. She was drafted by the Indiana Fever. And I didn't even see the actual, the full-on list of draft picks. The LA Sparks had the second draft pick. I was like, man.
Yeah, I think once Caitlin Clark got drafted, they just turned off the draft. No one cared anymore.
But I was like, man, what if they had, it was so close to us having her? That would have been awesome.
Well, there was, conversation about trades and things moving around, but she's going to be such a star that every team is going to generate, just in jersey sales alone,
Yeah, that's true. Everyone will
billions.
profit.
They all want her.
She wore Prada to the draft, which was apparently made fashion history because it was the first athlete, male or female, that Prada has ever dressed. But what was really interesting is that Caitlin's list of childhood goals that she made when she was in second grade
Morning radio like mine?
had morning radio on it, and she failed.
Oh. Loser.
No, it was play for the WNBA. That was on her list when she was in second grade, and her mom still has the list. And I definitely made a list like that. I don't know if you did, of things like dreams you had. And I don't think my mom kept any of that stuff, but it was totally unrealistic things. It was like own a bunch of horses and be president. I don't think I had anything realistic written on that
That's
list.
a stupid list. You should burn that in your next moon circle.
I think it's already been destroyed.
I unfortunately just made a list of my enemies. As you know, I've shared that list before on the radio. And
Why didn't we make better lists?
We should have made a better. My first list should be make a better list. But if you want an update on my enemy list, Allie, another person that was on my enemy list that did me wrong in life got in trouble recently. And I feel like now, since I shared with you my enemy list, which was about 10 names deep, I think 6 of them have either died or had problems. It's kind of
that, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. So
Take it,
Caitlin,
OJ.
we
So
all
what's
have
what's the latest one?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Well, what happened to him?
Something he got tied in with Diddy somehow. I
that's
believe.
right.
And he was on my enemy list because at one point he came into a Hollywood club I was in and basically demanded I got up from the seat I was in so he could have it. And I said, I'm going to...
What percentage of the people on your hate list are just people who slighted you at restaurants?
Most of it. Most of my list is people that did
I feel
me
like
wrong.
that's Omar's list too. What was the
Howie Mandel?
Yeah, Howie Mandel. Took your seat
Omar
at
doesn't
a
have
restaurant, right,
a
Omar?
lot of enemies, but the enemies he has, I think, are noble ones. But yeah.
All right, what makes a gay a gay? It's a question that many psychologists have attempted to answer.
Rollerblades.
It's Well, that's one argument. Some people say it's genetic. Some people go, hey, maybe it's more likely that you're gay if you have gay parents, or what if you have gay siblings? So here's the latest. They have discovered a big connection in the amount of LGBT people with older brothers. They said the study was huge. The findings were consistent. If you have one older brother, your probability of being gay goes up. Then the more older brothers you have, the more likely your gayness becomes. So if you have I guess it increases 33% with each older brother.
Come on.
So if you have 5 older brothers, it's a sure thing. And they're trying to figure out why. One of the theories is that if you're a girl and you have a bunch of older brothers, then you're all broed up with them. And you're like, we're all just roughhousing and changing tires, so I'm gay.
It works for girls, too, you're saying?
Well, there are theories for both.
Huh.
Then the theory for men is when the mom is pregnant, because your body kind of sees the baby as an intruder at first when you get pregnant.
Right.
And so some mothers, it's like they're fighting off that Y chromosome because they feel like it's an intruder, and they build up this protection against it. So then the next boy they have, it's less manly.
Really?
It's one of the theories.
It's like that Multiplicity movie where each one is a little less manly. And finally, the fifth boy is hi.
Right, exactly.
Welcome to the Pantages.
It's all really crazy. But I think it's because, when I do eventually have another kid, doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl, that kid is wearing Wesley's clothes.
Right. Yeah, Allie's just
It's
cheap.
It's gonna be dinosaurs, it's gonna be trucks, and if it's a girl, that's what's happening.
Right. It's going to be the cheap chromosome that takes over.
Exactly.
The first thing we do as we kick off this brand new hour of the show is get you into a 420 private show with the Dirty Heads. Let's do it right now.
Hey guys, what's going on? Love the show. Been listening to KROQ in the morning since the Kevin and Bean days. The transition was iffy, but gotta say 100% I'm on board with you guys.
Oh.
Your secret. My secret? Yeah. Right. Tequila.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, 420 is almost here, and we are celebrating with a joint venture, Klein Alley Show. Hulu's High Hopes, the Dirty Heads, top secret location. You will be there at 420 on 420. Let's make it happen. Caller 20 looking for you right now at 800-520-1067. Give you some plans in the middle of the day. And by the way, I love the 420 start time. One of my biggest critiques about most shows is that, bands go on, the headliners 10:30 at night, 11. Coachella, I don't even think the headliners on some of the nights even went on until almost midnight.
Yeah, some of them. I think one of them took the stage at 11:40.
Not for me, pal. I'm ready for this. 420, get your show.
Eat.
Back home.
Be on your way.
Back home for second dinner by 6:30. Perfect.
Or just more festivities all night long.
So anyway, we'll get you in right now. We'll do it every hour, all day long here at KROQ, and hopefully we can all join forces on 420. I hope some of the regulars win as well. I mean, we don't have any access to help you in, but I hope that the One-Armed Garys, the Blind Charlies, the Four Loco Freddies, the Champagne, Secondhand Cindy's.
Our real high hopes.
Yeah, I hope that the Bud Light, I hope that they are able to get themselves to this as well, because as much as people want to come hang out, meet Postmaster Johnny and Jake the Nerd, the reality is they'd love to see some of the many people that make this universe what it is.
They want to see our people, baby.
So let's go ahead and make someone's day instantly better right now as we say hi to Riverside, California. Who's this?
Alexandra.
Saturday, 420. At 420, we will give you your coordinates, and you will be joining us for the Dirty Heads, all right?
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Hey, love you, too. Can't wait to meet you on Saturday. You'll have more chances to win coming up with us at 9 o'clock this morning and every hour thereafter. Allie, we get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and I got in a very strange text exchange with my wife. And I need an actual opinion, so please help me. We'll do it next on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. That's the Royal Otis version of Murder on the Dance Floor. They're actually covering another KROQ song, Allie, from the Cranberries.
It's just an attitude, and it's tearing me apart, and it's ruining every day I saw.
They've figured out a way to cover. Some bands are just great at doing other people's songs and making them their own.
Yeah, I know. But I do kind of miss that.
You may still get that. Let's get to your news now, then we'll get you into the 420 show with the Dirty Heads, and we'll still have Offspring tickets for you later this morning as well. If you'd like to see the Offspring, we'll make that happen for you. But first,
grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News. I'm what they call a problem drinker.
Okay, so there's a lot of love for fast food in Southern California, I believe, and another fast food chain is joining the ranks in Southern California, a chain that is massively popular, not here but in the South, and has what I would argue is the greatest name in all of fast food. Say hello to Bojangles, everybody. It's coming here. It's a new competitor to Chick-fil-A. They're known for their chicken sandwiches, their fried chicken, their biscuits, and they're from the South, so they're probably way less homophobic, right?
no, probably that comes with, though. But if they're open on Sunday, they already have a distinct advantage.
Yeah, I actually don't know if they're open on
sure
Sundays.
They are.
I assume they are.
I mean, that's a great move right there.
And they're opening 30 locations in LA County, so it's not like they're just popping in, having a couple of them. Like, they're doing this expansion, and they've already said they want to expand to other parts of California. And the question is, what kind of drive-through line will Bojangles have? Will it be shorter, so then you're going to go for that instead of the Chick-fil-A, or is it going to be longer than Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out because it's new and exciting?
I think I've had Bojangles before.
I've had it once before, but I don't really remember it.
Yeah.
I was at an event, and there was a Bojangles, and everybody was getting it because they were like, you gotta get Bojangles, and I was like, okay.
Is that how everyone speaks?
Yeah, you gotta get the Bojangles.
Omar, have you had Bojangles?
I have not, but I would go just for the name.
Exactly.
Bojangles is fun to say.
I know, and then you're holding the cup, and it says Bojangles on it, and you're like,
oh my God, I want to go to Bojangles now.
Yeah. I feel like Bojangles is the fast food equivalent of people that do CrossFit. They just want to tell people they were at a Bojangles.
Totally.
they don't even care.
Oh, yeah, Bojangles is good.
Listen, I got a busy day today. I got to stop by Bojangles for lunch.
Sorry, man. I'm so full. I had so many Bojangles.
Yeah.
I want Bojangles merch, all of it.
All right. Well, welcome to. We welcome you with open arms, and we'd love to do your advertisements
and
on
clogged
KROQ.
arteries.
That's right.
All right. The Olympics are coming to LA in 2028, but in 2024 they're happening in Paris, and they have finalized most of the Team USA basketball roster.
Oh, the dream team is back, baby.
Yeah. I mean, this is always meant to basically look like a fantasy basketball team. It's the best of the best across all the NBA. So this year you've got LeBron James, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker. That's just a few of the 12 names that they released.
Where's Caitlin Clark?
There.
Huh?
She's on her own team.
All right. Just saying. They want to make some noise.
Yeah, what do they have, the WNBA, or they have the women's USA basketball?
Of course not. That's crazy.
No, they have to, right?
No. It's crazy.
Are you still crapping on women's sports,
I'm
even
not
though everyone's all excited about it?
Who's been more excited about Caitlin Clark than me? No one. I even introduced you to her. You didn't even know who she was.
Yeah,
I
but
told
you just said, no, they don't do women's.
Of course they have women's basketball as well, but they don't get the same glory as the...
But do they do the same thing where they, like, pick everybody from the WNBA?
I think because of when the seasons are, I'm not 100% sure about this, that there's a conflict for some reason. And I think they use college... I think maybe they use more college women athletes. I don't know.
Well, this would be LeBron's third gold medal if they win, and it would be Kevin Durant's fourth. And Steph Curry, this is his first Olympic appearance, because I think he had, like, injuries, and there were other reasons why he wasn't in them in the past. All right, a new side hustle in the wedding industry. Omar, maybe you can add this onto your DJ business and earn a little extra cash, because I think this is a new trend that is not going away. More and more times now with weddings, they're doing no kids. It's up, it's like 38% of weddings now are no kids. And if they do allow kids, a lot of people with kids don't want to bring their kids because they want to just go get drunk at a wedding and enjoy the free booze and the free food.
So I know what I've seen in recent weddings. I don't know if this is what you're talking about. Are you talking about where they have a separate room at the wedding just for children?
A separate room?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that. So wedding nannies are like the new thing. And you can either do them on site.
But it's at the venue, right?
It could either be at the venue, or if it's a no-kids wedding, like you can... like a group of people can get together and be like, hey, we're going to hire a babysitter and they're going to watch all the kids at a separate location. Or like Omar said, it could be at the wedding so that you can take the kid for some photo ops, be like, oh, this is great, you're at the wedding, and then be like, all right, you can go back to the babysitter now. I'm going to go enjoy myself. And this woman, I mean, there are a lot of people doing this, but this woman specifically does it for $35 an hour and is for up to 10 kids. And she's like...
well worth the money.
Yeah, $35 an hour? I would imagine she should charge more than that for 10 kids.
Oh, my, that's her total for all 10 kids?
I would imagine. Cool. I mean, she says $35 an hour for up to 10 kids. Jesus. She could probably do $35 an hour per kid. But this is a thing now that couples can pay for the wedding and provide that as a service to their guests, or the guests themselves can pay for it. Either way, totally worth it.
It does feel like the children get used in the wedding because they want that great. They want a picture of a little child throwing rose petals.
Sprinkle those flowers and now get the hell out of here.
You hold that little pillow and then you get out of here.
The kid has fun for maybe like 30 minutes, and then he does not want to be there.
Dude.
All dressed
and
up.
By the way, I would rather be. I'm with the kid. That 30 minutes is about the right time. After that, it's like, okay, another speech.
I know. You want to hold the pillow and sprinkle rose petals and be on your way.
I would love it. Oh God, I'll be the one adult there. Like, are you helping? No, I'm also
in it.
I'm in it. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and the first thing we do is get you into our 420 hang, a joint venture with Dirty Heads. Your chance to win right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
My name is Lily. I'm 7 years old. I listen to you every day.
We did it.
Lonya! It is what it is. Good night.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, every day this week starting at 7 a.m., straight up through 6 p.m. on KROQ. At the top of the hour, we get you into a private Dirty Heads show. The only way you'll learn the location is if you win your way in. It'll be on 420 at 420. It's a joint venture with Hulu High Hopes, Klein Alley Show, and the Dirty Heads. We'd love you there as well. It'll be on 420 from executive producer Jimmy Kimmel. It's the all-new Hulu original series, High Hopes, premieres on 420. And so we will kind of be competing with the show, technically, but it'll be a fun kickoff to a brand new show that's the inner workings of one of the weed shops here in Southern California. Can't
408
wait.
wanted to know if Hot Girls Wrestling in Oil is an Olympic event, and if so, could you be the MC for that?
No. And we don't have any audio to play to promote that, so we won't. Sorry, Omar, we're moving on with the show.
No.
We've got people on the phone.
No, put on the brakes.
No.
Stall.
We got to give away tickets, and we got a busy show to get to and a busy hour. Lots of stuff coming up. If you missed last hour, I highly recommend you check out the podcast. You can hear the awkward moment we've ever had on the show.
I just want to go to line 1 because I want to talk about how Vanessa spelled Bojangles.
Bojangles? Hey, Lance, you're calling because you have information about Bojangles?
I have information about Bojangles.
Go ahead. Tell us the information, then we'll pick up a winner and get someone into the 420 show. What do you know about Bojangles?
All right. Well, I lived in North Carolina for 17 years. And Bojangles, kind of back there, they're a fried chicken restaurant. I know both of you have had it. But they're kind of famous back there for their breakfast. Their biscuits and stuff like that are really good. And they have like a what's called it's kind of like a hash brown nugget.
Cool.
That is fantastic. They're kind of big. Pardon?
A tater tot?
It's a tater tot, but it's more like a big giant coin. You know, like a dollar-sized coin or something. And they're a little oniony. Put them in a little bit of country gravy. Fantastic.
So you're excited as someone who lives in California now to find out that you're going to be getting Bojangles. This is big for you as a former North Carolina guy, right?
It is big for me. I'm a native from here, but I moved back here about 13 years ago to look after my parents.
Right.
And it's one of the things that I really miss.
It's the Bojangles.
Which Vanessa has changed to Bojakes.
Yes.
Vanessa, what's the place called that's opening here?
No, well, I spelled it the original way, the Bojangles or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
Johnny corrected me, and he spelled it that way.
Okay.
I don't know.
The two of them back there. It's really, the blind leading the blind in the back office. All right, great. We can't wait. Thank you, Lance, for the information. Greatly appreciate it. All right,
I found the oil wrestling clip. If you guys
good. Yeah, let's hear it.
No time.
Oh, we have all the time in the world.
I have the biggest boobs. Whoa, no way. Mine are bigger.
Whoa, ladies. Let's settle this like mature adults.
Sure.
That's enough. That's enough.
This Thursday night, it's the Women's Oil Wrestling Federation at the Bridge Street Music Hall. You did hear me correctly. Hot chicks in oil.
This is very jarring, guys.
Central New York's hottest live music venue now has the hottest chicks wrestling in oil. Why go downtown to see chicks in winter coats and hats onto the Bridge Street Music Hall
All right.
Thursday night
Thanks.
for the Women's Oil Wrestling Federation? free parking, cheap beer, live music, and did I mention women in oil?
It was a different time. See you there. Thank you. It was a different time. Thank you all.
That was so much funnier the second time.
I had the biggest.
Thank you, Omar. Stop it. No, Omar's done. I turned him down. That's the recipe for the Bojangles hash brown, apparently, too.
It's Central New York's biggest alive.
Yeah, everything in that.
And did I mention oil?
Everything in that commercial is out of business now. I just wanted to make it clear.
Stupid women in hats and coats.
Hey, Pasadena.
Hello?
Hi. Sorry. Saturday,
Hey,
you get...
Pasadena.
I had the biggest boobs.
You get to hang out with us on Saturday. Lucky you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you at the Dirty Heads.
Let's settle this like men.
We'll get ready for the 420 Hot Oil Wrestling Show with the Dirty Heads. We've converted it now. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on one second. Thanks, Isaac.
Whoa, no way. Mine are bigger.
All right.
Whoa, ladies. Let's settle this like mature adults.
New hour starts now, Taylor.
Klein Alley Show.